Hi YouTube, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rooney and I make university content. Today I'm going to be talking about why you should want to go to university. Here are my top 5 best parts about university.
1 a.m. eyes closed, I'm slowly falling.
So if you are currently a senior in high school or junior in high school, whatever, in high school thinking about university and scared and have no idea what it's about, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to tell you why you should go or why you shouldn't go, or any questions you have, leave in the comments below and I'll answer in a Q&A. That's right. My number one favorite thing about university is honestly the people. You're going to see that be a trend in all of my reasons, all of my 5 reasons, but number one is networking. So think of it as you are a student, but eventually you're not going to be a student anymore, right? You're going to want a job. And how do you get a job? It's really hard in the 2024 landscape. It's really hard to get a job unless you know people. And that's what networking is about being at the right place at the right time, but also knowing people and not using them, but like, because you know someone, you're familiar with them, they're more likely to hire you. And so that's what we're talking about here. So that leads me to the second thing that I love about university, which is the opportunities. You don't understand how many opportunities you get. Not just like being in school and studying, but scholarship opportunities, even during summer, even during the school year. Like every month, there's like a ton of scholarships that they send emails about and you can just apply. Not only scholarships, there's other programs. Sometimes like you're destined to think about other majors. Sometimes you just can't with your major that you picked and you're like, oh, I really want to switch. And so people are gonna entice you. They're gonna give you a great deal in a way where, you know, there's always other programs and they're gonna want to entice you. And sometimes I literally get emails from other universities about other programs at other universities, and it's just crazy. But it's a regular thing, I guess, as a university student. You also get job opportunities and research opportunities and travel opportunities. So let's say a professor is doing research, sometimes they're looking for students to help them, and so you can sign up. You know, email is the biggest thing. Definitely be checking your email as soon as you get a email for your university, like a student email or whatever. Check it every day. That is a daily habit that you need to make use of because you're going to miss important things like that. Yeah. My third favorite thing about university, and what I think is the best part, is international students. You don't understand how many times there's people from all different parts of the world that come to study at your university. Even if it's a small one like mine, they're still international students, and that I find is the coolest thing ever. You basically get to meet people that you would have never met had you not gone to university. Sure, you can meet them like just out in public, but like in university you get to be peers with them. You get to really talk to them and you learn how much they're struggling. It's crazy. You think you're struggling and then you talk to one of them and they have like family members back home like really like pushing them to do well, and like they have so much pressure on them. So shout out to my international students. That's honestly one of my favorite parts, is just becoming friends with them and learning about their culture and their food and just sympathizing with them because they have it 10 times harder than I do, which makes me feel a little bit better about myself, but not in like a weird way, but just like it's like, oh, okay, my struggle isn't as bad as I thought, you know what I mean? Because there's someone who's struggling 10 times more. My fourth best part about university is the freedom. And I'm talking in terms of kind of time management and just like a regular schedule. There is no such thing in university. You're gonna lose sleep and you're gonna stress out and you're gonna freak out, especially that first month. You're just getting used to the schedule. In high school, you basically go to school, you start school every day at, like, for me it was like 8:30 a.m. and you finish school every day at a certain time. For me it was 3:30. So about an 8-hour day every single day of the week. University is not like that, and I'll make a whole separate video talking about my schedule and what it's like. When it comes to freedom, basically you pick the courses you want and you know what time slot they are in. And so sometimes for me, for example, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I go to like 3 different classes, all back to back. Then by like 2:30, I'm done for the day. That's awesome, And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I don't have classes. Or sometimes I have one class, or sometimes I have labs, It's really a freedom, and you get to basically, there are still some things out of your control, but for the most part, you get to pick your schedule, and I really love that. And lastly, the fifth and final best part about university, and I think this is pretty self-explanatory, you learn life skills. You learn how to write properly, and I'm no diss to any high school teachers or middle school teachers or whoever taught you how to write, but they're teaching you the very basics. In university, oh man, professors hate marking. Like, they literally, they mark your page with the intention of breaking you, because every comma splice, every grammatical error, every quote, every citation, everything, they find it and they deduct marks, and it's crazy. My biggest tip is definitely go to writing centers. Your university must have a writing center, because like I said, otherwise professors will rip you to shreds. So I think every university knows their students, for their mental health, they need a writing center. So usually there's some type of writing specialist, and they help you with papers and brainstorming and research and citations and anything you need. So go to them. The other life skills I would say are kind of like field skills, in terms of, if, like, for me, I study computer science and I really want a job in technology and programming and software development, anything like that. And so I'm learning how to program in Java, for example. That is a field skill, Java, once I learn the language, once I learn the syntax, once I learn how to program, that's with me for life. Like, I'll never forget that, and I can, even if I do forget, it's easy to pick up again, It's easy to relearn something. So these life skills are so valuable, and that's why I think university is for you, is for me, is for anyone who wants it. You should do it, because you never can get that time back. So make use of that time now, My thing is, for computer science, is I have to take a lot of calculuses, 3 calculus courses, and that was scaring me. I really did not want to do it, and so that's why I thought, okay, maybe computer science isn't for me. But then I went to the guidance counselors, and they were like, okay, just think of it as like, when you're 80, you're not going to remember the torture the calculus did to you. You know what I mean? So just do it, because it's not worth the hassle later on. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I forgot to mention in the beginning, this is a 2-part series. I talked about the 5 best parts about university in this video. If you want to know what the 5 worst parts about university are, go check out the next video. I'll link it somewhere here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like. Again, leave a comment down below. I will be doing a Q&A soon, so reply to most of these comments in the Q&A video. And yeah, follow my socials, and bye. See you later.
Don't